Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Red Links for You. Okay, in this session, we attempt to identify some top 10 questions about the Bitcoins to give you a clear understanding of what it is, what it does, and also how you can use it to buy products or services online. Okay, so I have prepared a simple contents like displays here. So what are Bitcoins? Who developed the idea for Bitcoins? So what is so special of it of the system? What is double spending? How does public listing make things anonymous? And so on. And also, how do we spend this Bitcoin? Okay, let's say each one by one topic here. Before starting the session, let's see what are Bitcoins. Okay, so what exactly Bitcoins? Okay, the Bitcoin is a form of currency without notes and coins. So simply, it is a digital currency. So in this era of internet and digitization, we have moved from phone to VoIP calls, face-to-face meeting to video conferencing, fax to email, cable television to IPTV, and the list goes on, right? Isn't it? So let's see who developed the system. What's the idea bought by whom? Okay. So here the concept of Bitcoins was developed by Satoshi Nakamoto, who resides in totally anonymity. So he's from Japan, but his email ID was from Germany, it seems. Plus, the Bitcoin software was not available in the Japanese. He developed the system and Bitcoin software in 2009, but disappeared into the thin air in 2010. The other developers of the system stopped hearing from him in 2010, and plenty of speculation turned about his real identity. Some even suggested that his name was just a mashup of popular Japanese companies like Samsung, Toshiba, Motorola. But what he created was definitely the fantasy of every tech guy in the world. Okay, let's see what is so special about the Bitcoin system. Okay, on this Bitcoin system. So the Bitcoin is a system which allows you to do anonymous currency transactions, and no one will know about the payment or about all other info related to the payment, including who sent this and who received it and all those bullshit details, etc. So what Satoshi did it by making the system. He developed a system. First initial is a peer-to-peer network like this. It's a peer-to-peer network controlled by no central authority but run by a network of contributors and freedom enthusiasts who donated their time and energy to this innovation. Essentially, people can do many transactions and no authority or organization will come in to know about it. So from the second picture, you can see this person can transfer money to this person or without any authority or organization will come to know about it. This one. So Satoshi Nakamoto was so talented that he even solved the problem of double spending of digital currency in his system. So what do you mean by double spending? Okay. So double spending nothing but it's like a piracy. Okay, when we can make many copies of digital data. Example like people copy software and sell it in the market or pirated copies. We may face the same problem with the digital currencies. One can copy the digital currencies. Let's suppose USD10 and use it as many time as he or she like as many notes of USD10. So in this case, Satoshi solved this problem by showing all transactions in the public list. Whenever a new transaction is made, its validity is checked by confirming from the list that digital currency was not used before. So in this way, no one can copy the currency and use it for more than one time. It's a simple but effective idea to stop double spending of the same Bitcoin. Okay, you can ask how does a public listing make things anonymous? Okay, so here the public listing only shows the transaction ID and the amount of currency transferred. Okay, you will be anonymous in the system because you don't need to provide any of your personal details like your name, address, email, phone number, etc. Okay, in comparison, when you use payment gateways like PayPal, you have to give all these personal details like email, your name, full address, even your PAN card number, also your tax identity number. So like this. Okay, let's see how do we use Bitcoins then. Bitcoins are kept in a digital wallet, which you can keep in your computer or in a website online and also in your mobile, as shown in the figure, which will manage and secure your wallet for you. You can have as many wallets and Bitcoin addresses So using the Bitcoin address only, you can receive the money from others or you can transfer the money to others as you like. What's more is you can use Bitcoin software on the top of Tor to prevent anyone from tracking your IP address. So it's total anonymity guarantee. How many people are using this one? You can ask. At present, 10.71 million bitcoins are in existence, which is like 207.29 million USD worth. Okay. So in fact, the Canadian government is working on their own cryptocurrency and name is called a mint chip. They are developing that one. As a glance, I'm saying. Okay. So you can see how do we acquire the bitcoins also. Okay. Let's see how do we acquire the bitcoins. So actually using and getting bitcoins is really very easy and there are very various ways to get bitcoins like mining, currency exchange, in case like bitcoin in return for dollars or euros via bitcoin provider services like Zepay, our Indian application is Zepay, you can see in the Play Store and providing services to others in the returns of bitcoins. Okay, so what is mining here? The point A is one of the way to get the bitcoins mining. Actually, mining is a process of extracting Bitcoin's currency. Simple. Bitcoin mining is a business. Most people mint Bitcoins to gain profit. Bitcoins are minted using a special software known as Bitcoin Miner, which tries to find a new block in the chain of a Bitcoin network. Actually, when I go for the in detail, you'll be getting confused. In this first session, I don't want to explain what is mining in detail. Just mining is a process of extracting a Bitcoin currency. Okay. So once you get the Bitcoin, how you spend a Bitcoin, right? So let's see how you spend a Bitcoin. Spending Bitcoin is a very bit easy. You can send Bitcoins to a person, you can buy goods or donate to a non-profit organization who accepts the Bitcoins, such as WikiLeaks and some other operational anonymous organization will accept these Bitcoins. You can send Bitcoins to anyone once you know their Bitcoin address. So whenever you create a Bitcoin account, you'll be getting an address. So using that address only, you can transfer your coins from one member to another member. So like this, I just want to give a end of this session. I just select a wrap up. Okay, the Bitcoin system is being quickly adopted. The one BTC Bitcoin having a worth of USD 6 a year ago and is now worth of USD 630 plus. Security experts and digital freedom enthusiasts praise Bitcoin system for being a one of the kind system that open doors to the possibilities. Because of its guaranteed anonymity feature, it's used by people who are concerned of their privacy. As no authority can trace the transaction, this allows lead to misuse of the system. For example, in illegal work. But just because it can be used for illegal purposes doesn't mean we should do it, isn't it? So this article was slowly written in an attempt to create awareness to readers about this technology. Okay. And what do you think about Bitcoins? Share your thoughts on the system in the comments below. At the end, please subscribe to my channel to receive latest videos into your email and thanks for your watching. Bye.